Hi Leo, this is your July 2020 energetic reading. I'm going to start with the focus for July 2020. This is telling me, Leo, that you have finally learned how to master the game. And so you hold all the chips in your hand. You know all the advantages. You know how to win. And you are coming for it with veracity. Oh, you're coming for it. Veracity. Veracity is veracity. Okay. Woo. What are you coming for? Huh? What have you been fighting? What game have you been playing? I say game, but it's something along the lines of a challenge. It represents a challenge, perhaps setting, because I keep arranging these cards and setting things up for the win. Okay. What you're coming for, what you deserve, what you know, what you earned, what you're using what you've learned to win, and you're coming for it. All right. And your passions. Yep. Coming for it. With veracity. With veracity. Bro, I can't make this shit up. And you're coming for it with veracity. Something's got to go. Has your attention. Something's got to go. Has your attention. Whatever you've been struggling with has. You finally put together the pieces that you needed to gather the information, the knowledge, the lessons, everything to make a move. And you're coming for it. Veracity. Veracity, veracity, veracity. Veracity, veracity. What's the T? What's the T? What's the T? Veracity, veracity. And you're supported. The universe is at work for you in this conquest. Bro, this is literally your game pieces. Brody, literally your game pieces being carved out for you to lay them all. Because this is not struggle. You surpassed the struggle phase. You've learned your little lessons. See, they're here. You've learned your little lessons. If you've not learned your lessons, this scale right here would be imbalanced. You're holding clarity of mind. You have nature whispering in your ear, Earth, Mother Earth guiding you. You're like, you know that, what is his name? Leonidas in 300? With this helmet here? Mm-hmm. And you're on a chessboard. Listen, I'm trying to say, this is literally the universe creating your game pieces. You're like, okay, you did that. Ching! Let me make a deposit. The universe says, you learned that lesson. Ching! Let's make a deposit. You learned that lesson. Ching! Let's make a deposit. You learned that lesson. Ching! Let's make a deposit. You're stacking all of these. Universe is working on some more. Why? Because you're working. You're putting together the lessons, the information in a way that benefits you. See? And you're coming out solely with passion. Intense fucking passion. Intense passion as yourself. Bro, as yourself. Fuck all that. Right? I know that looks like Aries. We're not going, no, that's not what I'm seeing. We're in Leo. But we have fire either way. In your mind, That's how you know you're serious. When you stop crying, you stop laughing, and you're just quiet and sitting still, watching all of the chaos around you unfold. And you have no emotional attachments to it whatsoever. No reaction. You're just waiting for your time to strike. Everything's aligned. Everything's lined up. You're about to go. In July, you're realizing this balance here. More balance shows up for you. More balance shows up for you. This is the most balanced person in this whole cups deck, suit, whatever you call it. I don't know. This is the most balanced person, and this is all of it. What's showing up for you? You're balanced. You've realized it, and so you're just sitting pretty, waiting for the time for you to strike. Yo, your will upon the universe, and to be rewarded by Venus. I don't know what that means. This is Venus. You know, your mother gives you rewards for the good work that you did, like your allowance. Bro, I can't make this shit up. Striking your will upon the universe. You've conquered the lessons. You played the game very well, actually. This is mastery of the game because it shows up twice. It shows up twice. This is all balanced. Calculation. You've learned what you needed to. You've taken the lessons. And there you are. I love you. You are supported in what you are doing, what you are about to do, the things that you are planning. You have learned the lessons that you needed to about the game. And I preach about this all the fucking time. Here we go. All right. When you would like to see change to anything that is opposite of what you understand about justice, anything that is unjust, anything that is not righteous, not pono. Pono means balance. Here we go again. And you want to make change. But there's a system set up for you to live in that is what's killing everyone. That is what's holding everyone back. That is what's not serving everyone. And you want to make change. How do you make change? It's not by setting everything on fire. It's by learning the game, by observing whatever system is in there, learning it, getting within it, learning how to operate within it successfully, and coming out with an answer about how to change the game. I'm hearing that some of you, a lot of you, have been really affected by this movement that's going on. Black Lives Matter, police brutality, the current events, the situations. And you guys are coming to a space in your heart where you realize as much. But you also come to a space where you're tired and you deal. You sit there and you observe and you learn, and maybe you have been doing this already. And what's happening now is that you're ready to come back out. You sat there, you learned, you played the game, you lost sometimes, you're ready to come back out with something else. Because you've properly applied your lessons. That brought you into balance. Balance, B. Brought you into balance. So now you're taking what you learned and applying it outwardly, and outward expression for the entire world to observe what you've learned, and you're mastering some sort of level, and you're being supported. And it's coming from a headspace of this balance, alignment, being in tune with your star player, meditation, whatever have you, however you see this card. Balance. Balance, balance, balance. And that is where you're getting your expression from within your heart. This is where it's coming from. That's you. From within your heart. Compassion, passion, expression. This is Leo, July 2020.